EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Orchard Park. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right to the air to open this one up. He's going to air one out right away. That is hot. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 65 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Henderson. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Finding space at the 40. Brock Bowers. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Big time play there for Buffalo. The gain is 64. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
Middle.
Dorendo trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Tight.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, He recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
On the ground is Henderson to start this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7. The throw is Nix. His throw left side is complete. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Escaping to his left. Looking downfield, that's Musgrave, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a big play there for New England. An even 40 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the draw, it's Henderson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Walker. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Garendo. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
1 yard gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
To the air on 2nd down, and he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Patriots out on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, hold. Round 56, 56. What's that?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 11-yard line.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Middle.
On the give, it's Henderson. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hold on a sec. Ready? Go. Captain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll look underneath here for Brown. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Bombers. Ready?
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught by the tight end. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots move out on top. 14-0.
14. Bills nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
29-yard line.
Half 85. What's that?
Now Allen on 1st down. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Jackson now to return it.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll throw, but it's Nix. Flushed to his left. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. Gains an even 70 yards.
At the 5-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
He was brought down by Landon Jackson. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more, Henderson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. The PAT, up and good. And the Pats will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Gorenda. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a hit. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Here comes Gorenda. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. It is 2nd and 9. One more time, it's Gorenda. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing is Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Throwing, Nix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Alert!
And it'll be second down. From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Now he takes off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hold on a sec. Okay. Captain. Chill.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Bombers. Away. Captain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This one from 47 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Gorenda. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go again with Gorenda. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
3rd down. Here's Gorenda. And he's got it. Remove the chains. 1st down at the 47.
And it looked at first like that opening was going to close up on him, didn't it, Mike? I mean, really nice job there by the back. Patient and quickness, kind of all at the same time to find that hole and he's able to get through to keep this drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garendo. And he'll get about 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Rolling right. He's going to run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
The 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this one in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Buffalo. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Bills 14.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Kill. Hold on, set.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing is Nix. Moving outside the pocket. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
6-yard line.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target.
It leads to 2nd.
It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run with Garendo. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got room to roam. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2 on the play. It's 3rd down.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. To the pylon, he's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll go play action with Nix. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second down. Nix. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Fourth quarter is underway, and it's a run by Brown. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Out of the gun, here's Allen. It's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the ground, it's Garendo. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that loss. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Alert! All 52. 319. What's up?
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Exiting the pocket right. To the goal line and in. Isaac Garendo. Touchdown, Buffalo. Extra point try by Vance. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So, first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on 4th down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on 3rd down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So on a critical 4th down, they want to put the game in the hands of their quarterback. Give them some options. They go with the RPO scheme. The defense sells out to stop the run. He's forced to pull it. Incomplete pass. Great job by the defense. Staying true to their assignments, playing disciplined football, and they get a huge stop there on 4th down.
it's 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Round 80! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down and 8.
Middle.
They'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Hey, tight.
Allen will give this to Davis. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. There's a throw right side. To be incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll let one go down the middle. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 63 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Nix, how to throw it here on 1st down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 9-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's Nix to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Bills 31, Patriots 28.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Waste of time. Take him out.
Here's 2nd and 9. So it's a win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.